Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from DesignSense Software Technologies. In this CADPower video, I'm going to show you how you can acquire Z values from one polyline and populate them into another polyline. In this example, you're seeing there are two polylines. One is a 3D polyline with elevations and the other one is a simple 2D polyline. So let us see how we can acquire the Z values from this polyline and populate them into vertices which are projected into this 2D polyline. So I go to CADPower under Polyline Tools. In Others, there is the command called Acquire Neighboring Polyline Elevations. I click on this. You can type it from the command line also by typing cp_polygetz. The first question is select source polyline to acquire elevations into. So this is my source polyline, so I'm going to select this. Now here is a warning, it's not a 3D polyline, so do you want to convert it into a 3D polyline? Because if you don't convert it into 3D polyline, there is no way you can acquire elevations into it. So I'm going to say yes. Next question is select target polyline to acquire elevations from. So I'm going to select this polyline, and then this dialog provides you a few options of how you can transfer the elevation. So you can either create a vertex on the source polyline nearest to each vertex on the target polyline, or you can populate existing vertices of source polylines with elevations from the nearest point on the target polyline. So in this case, I don't have vertices on the source polyline, so I'm going to use the first option, which is to create a vertex on the source polyline. You also have the option to connect the source and polyline elevation lines. Search tolerance specify how far the program has to look to find the target polyline. So I'm going to enter a value like 100 and say OK. So the program has done its job and the elevations have been transferred to this polyline. Now you can see that additional vertices have been inserted, and if you rotate this in the 3D view, you can see that the elevations have been transferred from this polyline to a point which is perpendicular on the source polyline. Best way to verify this is to grip both the polylines, and you can see that the vertices are exactly in line at a perpendicular offset distance from the target polyline. Now let's look at the other mode of operation. So I'm going to create so I'm going to create a polyline with some existing vertices, and my target polyline also has the same or similar vertices, and I'm going to run this command once again. Select source is this one. Once again I say yes to this question. Select target is this one. Now instead of create a vertex on the source polyline, I'm going to say populate existing vertices, and the tolerance I'm going to increase it to 200, and in this case I'm also going to say connect source and target elevation lines. So it's done it. You can see that. So this is the source, this is the target, and these are the connections from where the elevations have been acquired. So the elevation of this point goes to elevation of this point, and you can verify that by going into the 3D view, or it can also be verified by just selecting this and listing it. You can see the 3D elevations. So that's how the command works in CADPower. So it's identical in AutoCAD as well. If you go to Polyline Tools, Others, you have Acquire Neighboring Polyline Elevations. Thank you for watching this video, and do let me know if you have any questions.